Hey guys, welcome to my new embryology series. The today's topic of our discussion is development of face. Firstly, we are going to discuss roughly about the development of face in embryonic stage. We know that during the fourth week of embryo, there is prominent two bulging which appear. First bulging is of brain which form cranially, and second of heart known as pericardium bulging, and between these there is a stomatodeum. Okay, and the buccopharyngeal membrane which form the floor of stomatodeum is they separate the stomatodeum from foregut. You can see in the diagram that is here it is a bulging known as pericardium, and in a violet color showing buccopharyngeal membrane we separate the stomatodeum from foregut, and in the above you can see the developing forebrain in yellow color, and in front of it lie the mesenchyme covering of forebrain. Guys, this mesenchyme covering undergo proliferation and form a downward process, and this process projection further known as frontonasal process. Here we shown how the frontonasal process form. The main motto is formation of frontonasal process. Our face is formed by the mainly five projections, which are frontonasal process, then maxillary, mandibular, medial and lateral nasal process. And here we discuss about the formation of frontonasal process. In the next we are going to discuss about the another process. Face is derived from the structure that lie around the stomatodeum and frontonasal process above. Later, there is a stomatodeum. On the lateral side, it contains the first pharyngeal arch, which is also known as mandibular arch. And from the mandibular arch, there arises a small bud, which further form maxillary process, and another ventromedially cranial to the main part it form another process known as mandibular process. In this way, first pharyngeal arch or mandibular arch form maxillary process and mandibular process. You can see in the diagram here in green color showing frontonasal process, and downward there is pericardium. In between these two there is stomatodeum on the lateral side containing a mandibular arch, and further the mandibular arch forms two processes, that is maxillary process and mandibular process. Okay, now we got a five primordia for face, that is frontonasal process, maxillary and mandibular process. Then we are going to discuss about how the medial and lateral nasal process form. There is another structure known as nasal placoid, which is formed by bilateral thickening of ectoderm of frontonasal process. Later, this placoid gets sink below the surface to form nasal pit, and edges of each pit rise above the surface. The medial edge which is rise above the surface known as medial nasal process, and lateral edge known as lateral nasal process. You can see in the diagram showing the nasal placoid below and lens placoid upward. And in the further diagram, there is a medial and lateral nasal process formed by nasal placoid. And there is another thickening about the nasal placoid known as lens placoid. Now we got the five primordia for the formation of face. The frontonasal process further it forms the forehead of face, while medial nasal process fuse with each other and form philtrum and primitive palate, whereas medial and lateral nasal process also fuse with maxilla to form upper lip, and two mandibular process fuse to form lower lip, which is also known as lower jaw, and lateral nasal process form ala of nose, while maxillary process form upper lip of cheek, that is upper jaw. Mm, then the muscle of face are derived from the mesoderm of second branchial arch or pharyngeal arch, and second pharyngeal arch is supplied by facial nerves. Therefore, mostly the muscle of face are supplied by facial nerve. Now, in the tabular form, there is short summary showing the development of another part. Here, first frontonasal process, which is formed from the mesenchyme ventral to developing forebrain, and which form the forehead, external nose, nasal cavity, nasal septum, and philtrum of upper lip, which is related to the middle part of stomatodium. Then maxillary process, which is developed from mesoderm of dorsal part of first arch, which form the lateral part of upper lip and upper parts cheeks. Then mandibular process, which is developed from mesoderm of ventral part of first arch, and which form the chin, lower lip and lower part of cheeks. Here we completed how the face form in the diagram showing the green color frontonasal process, and in blue color there is maxillary and mandibular process. So thank you for watching my videos. Keep watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.